back at the Project Banshee again, and thanks for chiming in and digging deep. Can't forget that. Right off the back, I gotta apologize because I did not get any footage of me assembling this engine. It was kind of like a 1 step forward, 3 steps back ordeal, and yeah, it just I had to helicool one of the head studs. I did cut corners. I should have just put all new head studs, hardware, everything on it, but like I said in the previous video, this is all on a budget. So you know, one day maybe I'll tear this thing off and we'll build a stroker motor, who knows, and we'll go all the way through it. But right now I'm just trying not to do no more than I really have to. Obviously all the essential stuff that shouldn't be skipped, we're going to try to stay after here, but we get this all back together here. Our pressure test checked out good at 6 psi for well over 6 minutes. So I think that's what you try and look for, is 6 psi for around 6 minutes or so, 6 or 7 minutes, I believe. But I got my carbs up on a bench here. We're gonna jump up on the main gents just because it's winter time. It was a little lean. I know I had an air leak, but even on the other cylinder, I did do a plug chop when I was running it before we put a new top end in it, and it still had a minor, just like a 1 millimeter light brown ring. So it's still it's still lean. So I think if we jump up from the 320 mains to 330 mains, it should be pretty good. I do have I had some 27.5 pilots I thought about throwing in there. The stocks are 25. And Banshee guys, you know what it is when it comes to that. But I think because the idle was really good. I don't think the idle was leaned out. The air screws are only 1.5 turns, and it idled flawlessly. So we're gonna probably leave that alone. Yeah, so I'm hoping to maybe fire this thing up midday tomorrow. I'm not getting in a hurry whatsoever. I'm kind of just making sure everything's good to go. But yeah, we're gonna get into these carbs. I did get the engine in. I'll show you guys all that here. We did our pressure test. The Tours delete I did do as well. Now that was just the wiring functionality. That wasn't anything to do with the carburetor delete system itself. Maybe down the road we'll look into that, but for now we're just unhooked everything, so that won't be a headache for us at all if something goes wrong there. It was funny because every other Banshee that I've looked at, and any other video I looked at on YouTube, they don't have those on there, and ones for sale that I was looking at online all didn't have them. So I thought it was really neat to be one of the few that still had them. But I mean, I'm gonna get rid of them, so it's not too neat. But I thought, wow, not many people like run those on their machine. But anyhow, not to get sidetracked, everything's coming together well. Other than the engine did give me a couple problems. I had to helicool 2 studs. So yeah, that's where I ran into a little bit of trouble. Torquing down, the stud spun out with me. I had a little bit of trouble in the exhaust stud. And like I said, I dove right into it and I forgot all about recording, so I apologize. But let's get in here, give you guys a little shot here. Got our carbs up on the bench here. So we're gonna try and get them rejetted tonight. Just take like 2 minutes. We got the engine on here. Everything's in place here on the engine. I still got to throw my chain on. I just put antifreeze in the radiator. But yeah, we're about ready to rock and roll on this, guys. I'm super stoked to get this thing fired up for the first time. And one other thing, guys, I want to do too is do a squish test. I was looking all over the place just to use the standard size solder. It's about, I don't know, about 4 millimeters or so. Maybe that might be a little big, but yeah, I had to do a little squish test on this just to check the squish clearance. But yeah, guys, so here's where we're at. Again, I do apologize, but let's get these 330 mains in and pull these 320 mains out and get ready to get these things on the bike. There's our 330 mains. And this is not a, this is aftermarket. This is not Mikuni jets. I've tried these out before and they worked really well for me, so. I just wanted to throw in here real quick. This pressure test kit, you can buy that fitting there from Lowe's with the gauge and everything on it. I was just walking through one day and I saw it and I thought, wow. But I'll put all these parts in the video. And I think these are just like 1.5" Firmco. I should have got some light on for you guys. These are just like 1.5" Firmco fittings. But yeah, and I kept having them leak. I was having a little bit of a hard time, and I tried a little bit of lube, a little bit of grease, and I just kept getting real fine leaks. Couldn't get it to hold. So what I ended up doing is just a real thin coat of Honda Bond on everything. Just gonna have to make sure you clean it all up and nothing gets down, and especially the intake side. That side should be good because everything was on the outside diameter of the exhaust pipes there, or the exhaust side of the cylinders there. Hey guys, we're back in here this morning. Today is the day to hopefully fire this bad boy up. We actually came out here this morning. The only thing I've done so far is take the pressure test kit off I made, and we still had like 3 psi in it overnight, so that's really good. I think you want 6 or 7 minutes holding 6 psi, and you don't want to go too high and blow out your crank seals. So yeah, 6-7 psi. Do not put any more than that. I don't think that's a good idea. I'm stoked here this morning. That's all I could think about as soon as I got up. I really want to get it together so I can get it out of here and get some room, because I run out of a 10 by 16 for now, so I'm limited on space, and that makes it really hard for me at times when I got too much in here. But yeah, anyhow, I'm more excited to ride this thing. So let's see how we make out here, guys. All right, guys, let's throw these carbs in here. We got all the gasket maker cleaned up. Carbs are on, buttoned up. Now let's get those head pipes on, silencers on, and you know what it's going to be. Slam the tank on top, double check our fluids. I checked that last night, filled up the radiator, and now I'm going to have to purge that. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. But first start, we won't run it, but for a few minutes, get it to running temp and then shut it down. Very exciting, guys, very exciting. All right, guys, we got that pipe on. These are LRD pipes. Good pipes back in the day. I know that back when I was in the 250R game, that was a pipe to have. But what do I know now? I'm sure times have changed. I know I didn't see a whole lot on them. When I got this machine too, it didn't even have the exhaust clamps on the midsection part there. So we got those in blue color. I fought that exhaust spring a little bit. You look closely, you can see where the head rust got the best of that pipe, but these are supposed to be some good trail pipes. So I'm gonna try to hold on to them just for that reason. But yeah, so we're gonna get the other head pipe on. Actually, we're gonna finish this side up and then tighten everything down. Everything's just loose on the bolt fitment and everything, so I can move it around and stuff. So let's get on with it. All right, guys, we got our exhaust mounted up on this side. We're gonna get the other one up and out of the box here, and we're gonna mount that up. All right, guys, the moment of truth here. Pipes are on, tanks on. Just gotta turn the fuel on yet. And I'm very excited. Super passionate, super excited about this, man. So let's get, you know when you're about to get something fully together and it's like, oh, this is a walk in the park now? Something always like's gotta, pull you backwards a little bit, saying, oh, no, not that easy. Oh, good old aftermarket. Couldn't get it slid over the pipe, and I thought, why did the other one go so well? And this one was hard as hell to get on there. Well, look, guys. Good old aftermarket. Good thing I bought 2 sets. All right, guys. Let's get you a first start clip here. Uh-oh. Well, she starts. What an adventure. Had the carbs off 4 times. Don't mix up the slides. Lesson learned. Now we're going to sync these carbs up. Synced it idle. Now I need to sync them throttle opened up. Let's get it, dude. It's definitely running a little better now. That's good. Well, I tore the valve cover off. We had some issues. As you can see here, the clown bashed the valve cover with the screwdriver. He had it sealed up with the O-rings. I had leaks right there in that general area. So what I'm going to do is repair it with JB Weld and put all new Pro Design gaskets in it, Pro Design studs, and Pro Design washers and acorn nuts. I also got a Taurus Delete. I'm going to put that on after I get the bike running again. But yeah, it's been a little stressful, guys, but we're going to get it right. I probably should have did this first time instead of reusing the old studs. But again, we're on a budget, guys, so I want a little over $100 out of my way. We got all this stuff here. We're going to slab on and have a little more confidence, and we should seal up. I'm going to resurface the valve cover and cylinder head and check it for warpage, make sure everything's 100%. Which I'm sure it is. It just didn't seal up on that O-ring. It was torqued too many times probably, and who knows, it might not have been seated into place. Let's get all this stuff on and get out riding this thing. Re-sync the carbs probably. My one exhaust silencer was pretty much closed up on the one side. I knew something wasn't right, but man, this thing is night and day.
We're going to put some front brakes on this thing. I haven't done that yet. I'll probably pull the air box back off. Make sure the carbs are still synced right, because that right side, it collapsed in there. The inside of the silencer pipe, it broke. I fixed that. So it is a monster now. Wow. Incredible, dude. So hey guys, thanks for watching Digging Deep. And look forward to more videos coming out on this thing as I get it dialed in. And I'm going to be out hitting the trails very soon in this thing. Hunting season just went out. So I'm definitely going to be taking some rips soon. So hey, thanks for watching Digging Deep, and we'll catch you next time.